Indonesian traffic is very severe, especially in big cities. According to an article in Voi.id by Mary Handayani, traffic jams in 6 big cities in Indonesia cause losses of 71.4 trillion Indonesian rupiah, and 2.2 million liters of fuel are being wasted per day. This calculation is based on wastage of fuel oil and time lost due to traffic jams. The 6 cities in question are Jabodetabek, which includes Jakarta, Bogor, Tangerang, and Bekasi, Medan, Bandung, Semarang, Surabaya, and Makassar. Furthermore, the capital city of Indonesia, Jakarta, is ranked 29th among the most congested cities in the world by 2022, based on INRIX research. This is much higher than the previous year, when Jakarta was ranked 46. The average travel time for 10 km is 22 minutes and 40 seconds. That travel time has increased by about 2 minutes and 50 seconds compared to 2021. Moreover, in an article on CNBC Indonesia, Polda Metro Jaya noted that the congestion index in Jakarta was already above 50% in early 2023, close to the congestion index in the capital city before the pandemic.
The problem of congestion often occurs in big cities in Indonesia, especially if the city does not have public transportation and an adequate traffic system. As a result, the problem of congestion in urban areas disturbs the comfort of the city's residents in their activities. What caused this severe traffic congestion? Well, here we have sorted out several reasons why the traffic congestion in Indonesia is so bad. Number 1, factors of use of private vehicles. Based on observation in the field, the main factor causing traffic congestion is the high number of private vehicles, both four-wheeled and two-wheeled vehicles, while the infrastructure is not comparable. Based on data released by the Traffic Directorate of Polda Metro Jaya, the number of motorized vehicles in Jakarta and its surrounding has increased by 5,500 to 6,000 vehicles per day. In addition, safety and comfort in public transportation also often makes passengers feel worried, where lately we often hear news about crimes that occur in public transportation. For users of two-wheeled vehicles, they are reluctant to use public transportation and prefer to use motorbikes for reasons that are more practical, economical, and get to their destination faster, ignoring the safety and security factors. Number 2, road capacity. Road capacity that is not proportional to the number of vehicles often become the cause of traffic congestion, because the capacity of the road cannot accommodate all the existing vehicles so that the congestion cannot be avoided. Lack of available road sections where the speed of heading section is very slow at 0.01% per year. Many level intersections use traffic lights as means of traffic control, which causes many vehicles to stop on their way, queues at toll booths due to the lack of counters, slow processing, lack of officers, and other factors. Number 3, human factors. The human factors as road users, such as drivers, passengers, and pedestrians who are not disciplined and do not obey traffic rules, are one of the factors causing congestion. Based on data from the 2019 Jaya Safety Operation, there are 1,097 motorcycle riders who were ticketed because of traffic violations. Disobedient road users' behavior, such as overspeeding traffic rules, passing through the red lights, and against the flow of traffic, are disturbing other road users and likely cause severe congestion in Indonesia.
First, London, the United Kingdom. According to INRIX, drivers spend more time stuck on gridlocked streets in London than in any other city on the planet. In 2022, drivers lost a whopping 156 hours each to congestion. It is 5% higher than pre-pandemic levels. Officials blamed motorists for using their cars for journeys which would be better with walk or cycle.
Rome, Italy. Rome is the second worst city in relation to the number of hours its drivers spend stuck in traffic. According to an annual report produced by traffic analytics company INRIX, the 2022 INRIX revealed that Roman motorists lost an average of 107 hours in traffic a year.
Third, Istanbul, Turkey. As a third worst city in traffic, INRIX released a driver in Istanbul speeds an average of 89 hours stuck in traffic. One of the traffic problems in Istanbul, Turkey, is private cars that crowd the main roads and toll roads. At least 100,000 vehicles continue to grow until their number worsened the current traffic situation.
Fourth, Mexico City, Mexico. With over 20 million people and 4 million cars driving around, this makes Mexico City street a traffic problem. According to INRIX data, the hours lost in Mexico City reached up to 74 hours. The city also includes the largest metropolitan area for trade, industry, and education.
Jakarta, Indonesia is the fifth country that has the worst traffic. According to INRIX data, Jakartans spend an average of 63 hours sitting in traffic per year, up from 55 last year. With the LRT and MRT's transportations, analysts doubted how much those can help traffic considering the thousands of new cars and motorcycles hitting Jakarta streets every single day.
Traffic congestion is a common problem in many cities, causing frustration, pollution, and wasted time. But some countries have come up with innovative solutions to reduce traffic and improve mobility for their citizens. First is the electronic road pricing program in Stockholm, Sweden. In Stockholm, a congestion pricing sim charges motorists for entering the city center on weekdays from 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Exceptions are made for public transport, emergency vehicles, and certain types of eco-friendly cars. This system has resulted in a 25% decrease in peak period traffic volumes within the tolling zone, removing 1 million vehicles from the roads each day. Daily toll revenues have reached about $300,000 and are being used to improve other transportation and transit services in the city.
Second is public cycling system program in Hangzhou, China. Hangzhou has the world's largest public bike sharing program with an impressive 78,000 bikes and 3,111 service points. Renting a bike is easy too. You can use a smart card or pay a cash deposit if you don't have one. And it's affordable too with prices that won't break the bank. The Hangzhou Public Bicycle Company is responsible for this amazing program, and they are not resting on their laurels. With the support of local governing authorities, they are continuously innovating in service, management, and operation. Benefits of this program are clear. It promotes energy savings and reduces emissions, helps to construct low-carbon cities, and advocates for green travel. And the program has helped to improve the urban grid, advancing the city's image, and even improving citizens' physical quality.
Since launching the world's first bullet train, the Shinkansen, in 1964, Japan has been renowned for the speed, frequency, and reliability of its rail service. But it's not just intercity trains that make Japan's transportation system so impressive. With as many as 15 trains per hour leaving Tokyo for Osaka, driving becomes impractical. The journey takes just 2.5 hours on the train, but in a car, it would take at least 6. Beyond the Shinkansen, a dense network of additional rail lines provides connections to Japanese cities and towns. Tokyo Metro, with 285 stations, has more than twice the daily passengers of New York City subway. And even smaller cities like Fukuoka offer exceptional service, with subways running every few minutes between the main city station and the airport. Japanese rail service is also famously safe, and by encouraging residents to board trains instead of driving, Japan's trains are saving lives. With its impressive speed, frequency, and reliability, Japan's transportation system is a model for cities around the world looking to tackle traffic problems.
Fifth is Hoino Circular Program in Mexico City, Mexico. In order to combat pollution, Mexico City and the state of Mexico have introduced driving restrictions and emissions testing. The Hoino Circular Program restricts driving on a schedule determined by a colored sticker based on a vehicle's license plate number. The program aims to reduce the number of cars on the roads and promote the use of public transportation. The Hoino Circular Program has been hugely successful in terms of compliance and has seen some improvements in air quality in Mexico. The Hoino Circular Program has also increased the demand for public transportation in Mexico City. The program has encouraged people to use public transportation, such as buses and subways, to get around the city.
Meanwhile, in the United Kingdom, there is a program called Active Traffic Management Approach. The M42 is an important motorway in the Midlands, connecting Birmingham with Nottingham and Rochester and handling over 120,000 vehicles every day. But the traffic flow can be extremely variable, leading to congestion, delays, and safety risks. To tackle this, they piloted an active traffic management or ATM system in 2005 using variable message signs to adjust speed limits and lane use during peak hours and traffic incidents. This system also alerts drivers of congestion ahead, giving them time to take an alternative route. Not only did this system cost 5 times less than conventional motorway widening, but it also decreased vehicle emissions by 10%. ATM may not be suitable for all highways, but it's a cost-effective solution to tackle congestion for more developed road systems.
After learning so many things that have been done by other countries to solve traffic problems, then what we can do as youngsters to solve traffic problems in Indonesia. Traffic jams are one of the biggest problems in Indonesia. One of the possible solutions for it is to use public transportation. Using public transportation can reduce traffic jams and pollution because the number of personal vehicles is decreasing, since public transportation can take a lot of passengers at the same time. For example, we can try to use trains or busways to travel to our destination. Not only it will reduce pollution and traffic jams, but using public transportation is also cheaper than using a personal vehicle like a car. Then you can also promote cycling and walking. Youngsters can promote cycling and walking as alternatives to driving. This can help reduce traffic congestion and promote a healthier lifestyle. You can reduce traffic congestion because there is a dedicated road for cyclists that they can use. That means the road that is used by motorcycle and car driver will not be as congested. Besides that, we also get a healthy life and reduce pollution in our cities. When we walk and cycle, we can breathe fresh air on the road without having to feel tired of sitting, waiting on a long traffic jam.
Then you can also use technology. Youngsters can use technology to help solve the traffic problem, such as using traffic apps to find the best routes or using social media to share traffic updates. For example, using Google Maps to track traffic and using social media platforms such as Instagram and Twitter to look up to the information about traffic recent conditions. Another solution is promote carpooling. Youngsters can organize carpooling groups among their friends, families, and colleagues. This can help reduce the number of cars on the road and ease traffic congestion. For example, the company cars. We can promote to the employees to use company cars in order to reduce the number of vehicles on the road so the traffic jam would be prevented. And the last is to raise awareness. Raising awareness about traffic problems and promoting alternative transportation options might be the best prevention for traffic problems. It can be done through a variety of campaigns and events. For example, you can use social media platforms to raise awareness about the benefits of alternative transportation options. You can use social media platforms to share information about the environmental benefits of reducing car usage. Or you can organize a car-free day in your community to encourage people to try alternative transportation options. This event can include free public transportation rides, bike rentals, and pedestrian-friendly activities.